Hey beauties, welcome to Hormone Breakthrough Wednesday. Let's just arrive for a moment. Get your groove on, sisters. Ah, nice break in the day. Oh, so much fun. Welcome to Hormone Breakthrough Wednesday. I'm so excited to be here with you today. So we are moving to twice a month. And so it'll be kind of every other week for Hormone Breakthrough Wednesday. It's a lot to put these on, and we want to make sure we have really good content for you. And so many of you were excited for my guest today, and I'm so excited to share her with you. We're still suffering from 15-day hormone reset withdrawals. I just want to say that we miss all of you from the 15-day hormone reset. And it's just been, hard not being with you. But we hope that you're here enjoying the natural solutions for hormone balance sisterhood. And we actually have our new dates for the May 15-day hormone reset. So we will share those with you soon, and just have you mark your calendar so that, you can be with us in May for a nice little reset. So today's guest is the beautiful Lindsay Chandler, and she and I were just talking about when we first met. So she actually responded to an ad that I had looking for an assistant, I think back in 2009. So it's been a long time. And then we parted ways because I think she and her husband moved, and they were off on big adventures. And then we found each other again a few years ago. Probably been more than a few years ago now. And yeah, Lindsay, you can share when that was. And she had a lot of the same health challenges that I had, and she's become quite the health expert over the years, has 3 beautiful children, does all of our food recipes in my private programs, in the Heal Your Hormones program, the Hormone Harmony program, and the Natural Hormone Solution program. She is our food advocate, and she takes gorgeous pictures. Her background is actually in art, I believe. Like, she's an amazing artist and so creative, and her food is beautiful. Her children, beautiful. Her husband's beautiful. They're just an incredible family. And she's going to share her story today, her skin health story. And if she can heal, you can heal too. So welcome, Lindsay.
Hi, Robin.
Hey, it's so great to have you here today.
So happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
And I can't believe that you have a moment of grown-up time right now. You are homeschooling your 3 kids.
My kids are at my mom's. Yeah, she offered to take them. She knew I was talking with you today, so I was so grateful. Yeah, we got school done this morning, and yeah, it's a nice little break.
Oh my gosh. So share a little bit about your kids. So how old are they? And yeah, just because it's so cute when Lindsay posts pictures for, the recipe of the week. Her kids are usually involved, like they're holding the food or they're cooking the food or something. So it's like all hands on deck when they do the recipes. So yeah, tell us about the kids.
So we have 3 kids. Our son Parker, he's 8, and our daughter Elle is 4. She'll be 5 in May, and our littlest is Emerson, and she's 2.5. So, and we're all home together, homeschooling. So it's been the best year and the most challenging year and the most exciting year, but I would say like everyone is the happiest and healthiest they have ever been. And I'm so grateful.
Oh gosh. So share a little bit about your health journey, if you would. Um, I think that when we first met, I don't know if you were thinking that you were going to work on your health issues when you responded to my ad, but that's kind of how it morphed, right?
Well, I mean, I'm so grateful that I had found you or you had found me. Um, I mean, I struggled with so much my whole life, not knowing that that hormone imbalance was what was driving all of those symptoms. I was overweight for many, many years. I had digestive issues my whole life. I remember I tell my daughter, who also has the same issues I do. I remember when I was a kid, my stomach hurt. I just like, I know I don't ever want them to feel that way, but I had acne. I would lose hair, chunks of hair in my 20s, like chunks of hair. I was over exercising. Um, I was tired. My joints ached. I don't know, everything. It
Yeah.
felt like the receding gums. I had cavities. I remember one day you told me, we're going to get your hair to grow. I had really short hair. And I thought, what is she talking about? And then here, like so many years later, I'm like, I get it. I don't think that I was choosing that haircut. That haircut was choosing me because it just was not growing.
Yeah.
So, but I never addressed any of those issues really. I know before I got married, I had followed one of your like 2-week detoxes and I had lost a bunch of weight, not a bunch, but enough where in the beginning I had to let the dress out, the wedding dress out. And at the end of the 2 weeks, I had to take the dress in. And then I was like, I think she knows what she's talking about. But then we really connected again about 5.5 years ago when I was having trouble getting pregnant with my second child. And that's when I had probably been trying to figure it out for a year or so on my own, but I wasn't 100% committed, to getting healthy. I was doing it maybe 50% of the time. But when I began that program with you, then I had seen so many changes in a short amount of time and I got pregnant. And so then I knew like, I cannot wait until I get back on that program, you know?
Yeah. So Lindsay's talking about the Natural Hormone Solution program, and she reached out to me. And because, I knew Lindsay, I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. You've been on like 5 rounds of Clomid over the past year, which was awful. Like if you've ever done Clomid, you know how hard that is. And she said, Robin, what can I do? I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do any more Clomid. And so I said, yeah, just join the Natural Hormone Solution program and let's see, and cut down your exercise a little bit, eat a little bit more carb, and let's see. And I think you were pregnant in 5 weeks.
Yeah.
She found out in 10 weeks, but she'd been already pregnant for 5 weeks. And then she became so fertile that she had um, not one more child, but two more children. And yeah, so it's a great story. It's a great story. And then, she's just, when things like that happen for you, you just become so passionate about health, and you are raising like three of the luckiest kids in the world, going down this health journey with you.
Yeah, I mean, my daughter, another point that made it so important to us is my daughter had colitis at 3 months
That's
because
right.
I was eating a little bit of dairy at the time. And it was like really like, we got to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves 100%. And she's so sensitive to fragrances and things like that. So that's when all the household and cosmetic and all that stuff that we put on or in our homes, on our bodies, is that then we're really checking things out. So from that point on, the last 5 years, we've been really, careful about what we're doing to make sure everyone stays as healthy as they can.
Yeah, I've forgotten about the colitis. Yeah, that's a big deal. So tell us about skin. Like, give us a little bit of background on kind of what you experienced with skin health. Because I know, I had acne for decades, you know, and I know how debilitating that can be. It's not only unsightly, it's painful, you know, and it's embarrassing. And, you know, we kind of hide out because we can't fix it. And share with us your journey with, so you had acne and then, yeah, talk about your skin health journey.
So I had acne in my teens. I cystic acne. My dad had cystic acne. I kind of just thought that was like the hand I was dealt, that kind of skin. And I was a picker, so I was like scarred my skin. And then I continued to have acne as I was, in my 20s, and that which was all part of hormone imbalance. But about 4 years ago, I started developing eczema on my face, and it began on the top of my forehead, and it just slowly covered all of my face. And
I can show a picture. Should we show
yeah,
a picture?
share. I
And
never thought I'd share this photo.
yeah, Lindsay wasn't planning on ever sharing this photo. Oh, hold on. I shared the wrong thing. Let me just open it up. And so this started happening when you were pregnant.
Before I was pregnant. So about 4 years ago, I started developing this eczema on my face, and it started on my forehead, and it slowly moved down. It was dry and itchy and scabby, and it was embarrassing. I, when I take my kids to the preschool, their moms would always be, "You're always dressed. It's 7 a.m. How are you dressed?" I'm like, because I don't want to go out of the house without the makeup on.
Yeah.
You see what's happening to my face. It was awful. And when I was pregnant with my third child, it was so bad. I had gone to the dermatologist, two different ones, and both had told me it's some sort of eczema, and they can't do anything for me because I'm pregnant. And that I knew meant whatever they were going to give me was going to be heavy duty, something I did not want. So I knew I had to fix it. And I had used natural skincare and cosmetics. I had used super toxic skincare and cosmetics, whatever I could do to try. I mean, I tried so many things and nothing worked. And then Rebecca had shared with me that she made her own skincare. And I thought, I've never even thought about that. And then I started researching, and I started making skincare that I felt was going to help my skin heal. And
this was about a year ago,
about a
right?
year ago.
Yeah.
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 And
We were all together. We were all together for the
like,
Healing Rose live
what are you
conference.
rubbing on your face there in those little jars? She just, I make my own skincare. I was like, okay, and then I had a few hours to sit in the airport alone to head back home. And I started looking, I'm like, how can I do this? How can I make something that's going to be like so good for my skin and, not toxic, like something that can actually try to help me heal my skin. And it worked, you know? So, and then I shared it with Eric, my husband. He has a coconut allergy. So if you've ever tried to find natural skincare without coconut, it's impossible. I watched him. I was sitting on the couch with him, watched him Googling natural skincare for men, and everything he'd be like, like disappointed. I was like, I'll just make you some, let me just make you some. He's like, all right. Like he walks out of the bathroom. He's like, this stuff is amazing.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Okay, because you're nervous a little bit to share, like, what so then I felt like, okay, I was excited that someone else was feeling like this could also help them. There, he was not struggling with that, no skin issues. He just was looking for something to keep his skin, looking healthy.
So that's so awesome. So you you said, I'm just going to do this myself, right? Because Rebecca has beautiful skin, and she too like struggled with acne, right? Like we've all struggled with acne. And, if you saw her now or when you do see her, her skin is just gorgeous. And, so she was making her own skincare, and Lindsay said, I'm totally going to do that. So Lindsay, started making her own skincare. And I think that, how long did it take you to sort of figure out the formula for you?
It was a couple tries, a couple tries. So, probably about the last 8 months has been what has like really worked for us, and Eric too. So, I mean, we've shared with friends and we've been trying to get, feedback, make sure that, it works for everybody, not just for me. And, it was important for me because my skin was so sensitive to have not a lot of ingredients, but ingredients that worked,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. So let's show the after picture because you took an after picture too. So let's show that. So, so yeah, I think that this is pretty, this is great. And this is what you have to do, with when you are, testing things out is you have to do the before and after. And so here's Lindsay's, I'll just blow this up so you can see. So here's Lindsay's skin after. And I wonder, yeah, I mean, incredible, right? Incredible change. So beautiful. Gosh, and I love how you went to the doctor, and yeah, the doctor was going to give you something that was so harsh that you couldn't even use during pregnancy, and you said no, not going to do that. Yeah, because you were so yeah, you've been on this healthy path for so long, and it also goes to show that even if you feel like you're doing everything right, um, there's still stuff to fix and stuff to work on. And, Lindsay was working on her digestion at the same time and, trying to figure this out. But, we can still have stuff going on that we have to figure out. And I love that you took charge and just made your own skincare line. That's so cool.
yeah, we're really excited about it.
So Lindsay, I think, sent me an email a couple weeks ago and just very nonchalantly says, oh, we have a skincare line now, and it's called Emerson Apothecary, and we can post the link here so you can go look into it. I'm like, what? I was so excited, and I'm trying really hard to be like her top customer right now. And so I said, send me some. So she sent it to me. And oh, I got all the kids. At first, I didn't know what that meant, but somebody else said they got all the kids. And I said, oh, I think that's all the products. So I got the moisturizer and I got the cleanser. So it's called All the Kids, and you can get all of them together. And it's the toner, right? So and they smell amazing, by the way. I love the fragrances that you picked. And
Thank you.
then she sent one for we got the man kit, and it has beard oil, and it has a cleanser in it, I think. And I love how that smells. And the really, so what I'm going to have you tell about this in just a second when I'm over my enthusiasm. But what I love about this, I love a lot of things, but what I love is the cleanser is this nice like oil. And you rub it just a little bit in your hands, and then you rub it all over your face, and it's so moisturizing. It just takes makeup off and everything. And then you take a warm washcloth and just wipe it off, and it's incredible. Like, it's so much lovelier than you know um soap, or even the idea of you know not soap, but like the liquid cleansers. It's just a really lovely way to clean your face. It's so nourishing because I had acne, and so my whole thing was, oh, my skin's too oily, right? Like, that was kind of what I've had in my head for years. And we're lucky because our skin is just going to age better, right? We have a lot of nice nice oil in our skin, but there are also a lot of dry spots, so whenever I would go to have a facial, they'd say, oh, your skin is so dry. Like, well, that's probably because I use harsh crap on it all the time, to get rid of all the oil. And then, you learn that you want that oil, right? And so it's actually the nice oils that help to make your skin nicer. So tell us about how you formulated these.
So I was just looking for the most nourishing oils for the skin. And I too struggled with acne. And I think you're got to take it all off, get that really tight feeling. But it's truly the opposite. I mean, what you're doing is just stripping away everything good on your face. And then your skin freaks out and overproduces the oil. So really, the idea is that you are like with like, oil with oil, and it's going to gather up the dirt and sweat and makeup and get it all in there. And when you wash it away, it's going to leave behind like a little protective barrier, is like how I feel, and it just keeps your skin totally nourished. It's not stripping away anything, it's actually protecting it. And each of our products has like a little bit of a purpose, so our cleanser includes the geranium oil, and that's to help a little bit with blemishes. It's not really like an acne treatment, but it helps balance the oils and helps with the blemishes. And we include beeswax and castor oil, and olive oil is really good for cleansing. And then shea butter is my favorite, so that's what's in there. But and I wear makeup. I feel like I wear a lot of makeup, and I cleanse twice. I cleanse once to remove the makeup, and then I cleanse again to like clean my skin. And it's still, so nourished and moisturized when I'm done. It's not feeling, too stripped away.
Yeah, it's just so beautiful. Like it just feels so beautiful. And then you have a toner that you follow up with, right? The toner.
Yeah, and
So good.
the toner we make it's witch hazel and aloe vera juice mostly, and they're both super hydrating. And so for me, toners never ever worked for me because they were um too drying, so they again were doing the opposite of what I really wanted. So I wanted to make this one like still so nourishing, and it includes a little bit of apple cider vinegar, so that helps balance with the blemishes. And that's also very good for your skin. It has a little bit of the probiotics or fermented in it,
Mhm.
so that too is just made to be super nourishing.
And pH, right? pH of the skin
Yeah,
is really important. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you'd never know it has apple cider vinegar in it because it smells so good.
and we include carrot seed oil, which is an amazing anti-aging oil in there too, and a little bit of tea tree oil.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. Amazing. And we know tea tree is a great antifungal, right? Antibacterial. Yeah. And then tell us about your moisturizer.
Moisturizer is also made with shea butter and almond oil. Almond oil is super nourishing for the skin also. And it actually helps improve acne, or, reduce blemishes a little bit, and help with skin sun damage, reverse sun damage a little bit. And there's a little bit of beeswax, which is also super protective for the skin. Little bit of castor oil, avocado oil, and then frankincense and rose. And the frankincense is for tightening a little bit. And the rose is for hydrating and clearing acne. And it smells so good.
It smells so good. I mean, what I love, so I love so much about this skincare line, but the scents are very subtle.
Mhm.
They're very subtle, and it's just like this, it's just, I don't know, it's just so beautiful. And you don't need very much, right? It's just a little
Right.
bit because it's this beautiful oil. And,
Just right on the tip of my
yeah.
finger. And
Mhm.
that's it. And I warm it like this,
And you put it on.
just rub it in.
And so is this like what you came up with for healing your skin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty incredible transformation. I mean, really incredible. And you have one more product that I want you to share. But what I found was, I get poison oak really bad and always have since I was a kid. So if I'm exposed to it, yeah, I just, it usually gets under your fingernails and then wherever you touch, you get it. And for some reason, my face loves poison oak. And it's something similar. I was taught to dry it out, but it's basically a chemical reaction on your face. And so when I realized that, I'm like, I don't want to dry it out. Like, I want to soothe and support my skin. And so I started using like some Manuka cream, and this would be amazing, because when you soothe your skin and help it heal, um, it's such a different experience than trying to dry it out. It's like you're trying to do the opposite of what your skin needs. And that's the same thing with acne, with eczema. Like it is an inflammatory response, right? What did the doctors first call they didn't call it eczema, they call it something else, like
Dermatitis.
topical dermatitis. Yeah. Basically, I don't know what it is, but you've got some inflammation going on your skin, is the interpretation. And so we have to look at skincare in a different way, right? We have to stop being so harsh. And I love this approach for acne because even in my acne guide, I talk about some harsh, ways to address acne, when there's like no other option, and not harsh toxic, but harsh kind of drying out. And I love the term you used, like with like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And healing, because our bodies can heal if we just give them, the right tools to do that. And so you have one more product that I have on order because I just learned about it.
I was going to send you some anyways, but we're so excited about this one because it's awesome. Anyways, we called it. So I hope everyone likes this name too, but it's called Before Kids. It's an anti-aging serum. And it has jojoba oil, and we soak the rose hips in it. We infuse the oil with the rose hips, and we've also added almond oil, carrot seed, frankincense, lavender, rose, sandalwood, essential oils in it. And it smells amazing, and it works amazing. I'll just be honest, I was a bit nervous about today because I had a little bit of a hormonal breakout here because I ovulated a week ago, right? But I started putting this a couple times a day, and amazing, amazing transformation, in just a few days. I couldn't believe it. I was like, it's so amazing.
So it went away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh man.
I know when you figure these things out, it's like, gosh, I was tortured for so long and I could have just like had this.
It's amazing. My husband is using it. He's like, I love it. He's worried about his like fine lines. It's like, we're so excited about it. It's such a beautiful product, and it smells so, so good.
And so when would you use that? Do you use that after you use the moisturizer?
I use it. I cleanse my face and tone my face. And then what I do is in the evening, then I apply it after the toner. And then I like put my kids to bed, so it like soaks on in. And then before I go to bed, I add the moisturizer. I mean, I'm all about putting the moisturizer on. It feels so good. And my skin has improved incredibly,
So nice. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm just really excited for you. And when Lindsay, first told me about her skincare line, I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to, we have to learn more about this. And, I'm a huge organic, crazy person, and I know you are too. You don't have this labeled as organic, but the ingredients are organic.
Right. So there's a lot of, you can't label things organic and like certified organic unless you've been certified. And we really hope to be certified, by the end of the year is our goal. But most on our website, everything that is organic is labeled on our website organic. We buy from certified organic manufacturers or producers. Um, so the new anti-aging serum is all organic. I think maybe one essential oil might not be organic, but we're working on getting there, that everything is organic, and then hopefully by the end of the year we'll be certified. Yeah, it's super important to us too. So we're working really hard to make sure that our prices are really good for people and the quality is really good, and but hope to be certified soon.
Yeah, your prices are really good. They're so good. Yeah, compared to another company that I was using. They're great. They're so affordable, and they're simple, healthy ingredients, and they really support skin health in a beautiful way. So, like I said, I'm trying to become Lindsay and Eric's top customer. I think I've been ordering every day. So yeah, I'm just so excited for you. And I hope that you will give it a try, because it is so hard to find, healthy skincare products out there. So hard. And like you say, even when you do, like, they have coconut oil in them. And same for me. I just don't metabolize it very well. Maybe because I'm so much Northern European, and that's a tropical plant. I'm not sure why that is, but anyway, it doesn't support me very well either. I'm not allergic, but my cholesterol just goes through the roof. Yeah, so I'm just so excited for you guys. Anything else? You have so much wisdom. Anything else you would like to share, or like these ladies to know? And Rebecca is supporting us today. Thank you so much, Rebecca. And if you would post the link again to Emerson Apothecary, and you do want the ladies to know something else.
Yeah, we do. What we're going to do is, if you guys want to head to our website and sign up in the little pop-up and enter your email, what we're going to do is collect emails through Sunday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which I think is the last day of February. We're going to put them in a drawing, and we're going to choose one winner, and we're going to send you guys our before kids anti-aging serum. And then also, when you enter your email in there, you'll receive a 10% off coupon discount in your inbox. And on top of that, we're so excited that we're going to offer free shipping on any order between now and Sunday too.
So nice. That is so nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get free shipping, which is great. That'll save you like $9.
Yeah.
And 10% off. So just give your email address and then check your email inbox, and you can use that coupon for your first order. And yeah, if there's anyone that I would support, it would be Lindsay and Aaron. They are amazing. They do beautiful work, and just a beautiful, family to support. So amazing.
And I think the code for free shipping is free ship.
Okay.
And check out free ship.
Free ship. Okay. Well, if I had waited 12 hours, I could have had free ship on my orders. That's okay. I want to support you. I want you to be successful. It's so great to have beautiful products, because we ladies like our beautiful skincare. We need that. And our men too. Lindsay and her husband Eric sent Eric the men's version, which it's so funny. I have like tunnel vision. I'm like, what's there for me? I didn't even look to see there was a men's. And we just love it. And it's so funny, because normally my husband would not use that sort of thing. He's like, oh, this is so cool. And I'm like, did you use it this morning? He says, yeah, smell.
Yeah, awesome.
Like, oh, it's so nice.
I know. My husband too. So cute. How do I do it? How do I do it? Do I do it like this? But if I want to take a shower, I'm like, well, you just put it before you get in the shower. Like, it's just, but he loves it. He loves it too. Yeah. So, I mean, you're working on getting everyone on a healthier path, cosmetics are skincare, cosmetics, hair products, they're so toxic. They can be so toxic.
They're so toxic. And that's something that we didn't mention is that's one of the things that you want to do is go to ewg.org, environmentalworkinggroup.org, and you want to, part of their website is called Skin Deep. And you want to click on that. You can just probably Google on Skin Deep, EWG, and it'll come up. And then you want to check your makeup, your shampoos, conditioners, any of your body products, right? Lotions, anything that you put on your body, and see how it comes up, right? You want it to be below a 3, below a 3. Anything 3 or above is getting, pretty toxic. And you'll see it'll tell you exactly the ingredients that are the problem, and it'll tell you what problems those ingredients cause. And so, we worry about what we eat. We worry that that's clean and that's organic, and then we forget all about all the stuff that we put on our skin, which gets right into our bodies, right? It's like our biggest detox organ. And whatever you put on your skin gets right in, just like you've eaten it, and can keep you stuck in hormone hell. So really start paying attention, take this really seriously, and shift your products, and you'll see a nice difference.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So any last pieces of advice for us, Lindsay, around skin or anything?
Just, it takes time, right, to heal. And it's not just what you put on your skin, it's how you take care of yourself every other way. It all goes together, and just because you're doing, like you said earlier, just because you're doing one doesn't mean the other is going to be working also. There's might always be something to take care of. For me, it was my skin. I was working on so many other things, but my skin was still a problem, and then just be an investigator, right? Like you say, you're going to have to figure out, how to heal yourself, how to take care of yourself, in a better, healthier way.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, so great being with you here today. It's great being with all of you ladies.
You ladies.
I hope that you've taken away some good information today, because we can totally have beautiful skin. If Lindsay and I can do it, you can do it too. All right. Sending you all so much love. Mwah. Bye, everyone.